My name is Judy Pedersen, and I am the founder and executive director for Hearts of Hope, and it is my joy to be here with all of you today. I haven't had a lot of opportunity to get to the Stratford community in these last couple of years, and most of us haven't had a lot of opportunities to get out in the last couple of years. So it's just extraordinary to see all of you. It's amazing that this is the home of the New Wall of Hope. It's a gorgeous place for this. There are so many people that have worked tirelessly to make this happen, and I would like to take the opportunity to recognize every single one. But first, I'd like to talk a little bit about Hearts of Hope. Hearts of Hope helps people with grief and loss find hope so they can heal and grow. We do this through grief counseling resources, we do this through workshops, and we do this through our flagship community service healing art program, Hearts of Hope. Hearts of Hope has responded to national tragedies and disasters since 9/11. We've been to most of the communities where tragedy has struck, and sadly, that includes some of the schools that have had mass shootings. We've been to Newtown, Connecticut after the Sandy Hook Elementary School tragedy, and as a result of that, there was the formation of our first Hearts of Hope chapter. It's a thriving chapter, and we're very proud of the work they do. Shortly following the formation of that chapter, Connie Lester, a force to be reckoned with, discovered Hearts of Hope. And I will say, I have her on the phone right now, and I have asked her to please be on mute, but if she chimes in laughing, that's okay too. But she is the one that brought the Hearts of Hope chapter here. A little bit of background about something that is now personal to me. We've responded to so many of these national tragedies and natural disasters. And I can tell you that as people, as human beings, certainly all throughout COVID, we have felt the impact, and we have in our compassionate hearts reached out to offer our help. But there is nothing that really has an impact like when it happens to you. So my studio, our Hearts of Hope studio, is in Port Charlotte, Florida, where we have just recently experienced Hurricane Ian. In fact, in Punta Gorda itself is where our physical studio is and where we make most of the hearts. The help that came to our community was indescribable. The amount of trucks and vehicles that we saw traveling into our area, it would take your breath away. My husband and I were part of the very, very fortunate few who could evacuate. Many, many people in our area could not. They did not have the means to, and they simply could not. And so they weathered this terrifying storm in their homes. There's one story of a neighbor, in fact, it's one of our volunteers. The garage door was shaking so much from the wind that they took a mattress from their home, pushed it up against the garage door, and he backed his car against the door to keep the door from blowing in. Those are the stories that my friends and my family and my neighbors are living through. And when it becomes something that personal, it makes the meaning deeper. And I can tell you that for me personally, it has strengthened my resolve to bring more hope to more communities more of the time. And so I thank you for listening to my story, because I hope that in sharing it, it gives you a perspective that these are the kinds of things that kind of happen to everybody else, but sometimes they don't. This wall of hope that we are all here to celebrate today is a symbol of our resolve. We in this beautiful community of Stratford will use this wall as a living piece of art and a never-ending beacon of hope. This wall belongs to the Stratford community. Stratford and the Hearts of Hope Stratford chapter will coordinate community activities throughout the year to assure this wall is always full of the caring and compassionate gifts you will create. You will choose the people and the organizations where these gifts will be not only created here, but then delivered. You and every member of this community are invited today or anytime to take a Heart of Hope from this wall. Whenever you know someone who needs a gift of caring, whenever you know someone who needs a gift of hope, whenever you yourself may feel you could use a little hope. So we've lived through these challenging years. We know how much hope is needed. I look forward to being witness to the impact of this beautiful wall and what it will have. I look forward to coming here often and visiting with families and members of the Stratford community and being part of some of these activities time and time again. Mayor Hoynick, thank you very much for your support over the years and for giving our Wall of Hope such a beautiful home. Do you know it was your office that gave us the seed money to get us started here, and we could not be more grateful. So thank you so much for that. I have to push this, but I have to hug this lady. Thank you so much.
Well, you know, you said it. Connie is a force to be reckoned with.
You don't say no to that girl.
And
You hear that, Connie?
And those that she associates with herself are as well. So
That's
we're very,
exactly
very
right.
fortunate.
That's exactly right. Over these past 8 years, there have been so many, many other partners we are grateful to for making the chapter thrive. It's the presence in our community that it is today. If I have failed to mention your name personally, please know this does not diminish the gratitude that I and everyone in our chapter feel. We look forward to a future that brings more service, more community engagement, and much more hope. I thank you for being here. I thank you for being part of this unveiling, and now it is my great pleasure to introduce to you your mayor, Mayor Laura Hoynick.
So I can do the other 15 minutes that Judy left off. It's really not necessary. You did a phenomenal job. Thank you for choosing Stratford, you and Connie. I know your forces separately, but together, it's like a tsunami that helped us. But this community has embraced your message and your mission of Hearts of Hope. We've done it ourselves in different ways, but this is wonderful to have symbols that you can actually touch and share, similar to Ben's Bells, about making hope and resilience and strength in the community. So I thank you for gifting us with this wonderful structure that you will see, again, if you haven't seen it before. But it was pretty amazing. I think it was here for a week, and all of a sudden there were all the hearts on it. And I guess, Marianne, you did that? Did you? Do you have? And it's beautiful. And that's kind of the refurbishment and the jubilation that we'll celebrate with all of our hope going forward. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So, okay, Brian, you want to do the honors?